Titleist Pro V1 versus the Callaway Chrome Tour X. Two premium golf balls, both played at the very highest level in golf, and both costing serious money. But according to the latest robot testing from my Golf Spy, they don't perform the same. And when I tested them on TrackMan with my own swing, I found exactly the same thing. So which one would I actually put in my bag? Let's find out. I'm on a mission to find the perfect golf ball. Not for pros, not for the robots, but for the average golfer like you and me. And today we're putting two of the biggest premium golf balls head to head. We'll be cutting them open and looking at the latest My Golf Spy robot testing and comparing that with my own TrackMan numbers. So let's start with probably the most famous golf ball in the world, the Titleist Pro V1. And there's a reason that this has become the benchmark for golfers. It's a premium urethane golf ball designed to give you that combination of distance, feel, spin and control throughout the bag. But something I say on this channel all the time, don't play a Pro V1 just because the professionals play it or your mate down the golf club told you it's the best golf ball. Play the golf ball that works best for your swing. And the latest My Golf Spy robot testing actually demonstrates that really well. At their high swing speed, the Pro V1 was actually selected as one of their best low spin options. But move down to their low swing speed and suddenly the Pro V1 becomes one of their recommended mid spin balls. So the same golf ball can behave very differently depending on how you deliver the club. And that's important because there's no such thing as one perfect golf ball for everyone. So why don't we see what we're actually paying for this golf ball and cut it open with Jeff. And there we go. This is obviously a much more complicated construction than something like the Super Soft or Duro Soft, which is a simple two-piece ball. It's got multiple layers. It's a three-piece ball with a urethane cover. And everything is designed to influence how this ball performs with different clubs in your bag. And as always, I'm looking at the quality as well. The core, does it look aligned? Does the cover thickness look consistent? And what's the overall finish like? And this one looks pretty good. But there is another premium golf ball that my Golf Spy's latest testing said that we should be paying attention to. And this one produced some very different numbers in my testing. Now, before we get into that, I want to quickly show you something I've been testing recently. So I'm 45 now, and unfortunately, I'm definitely getting to the age where I'm starting to ache a little bit more in the morning than I used to, and my knees are definitely starting to creak. Now I go to the gym regularly, but one thing that I've noticed is my flexibility isn't what it was, particularly through my back and hips. And I do think that that's starting to affect my golf swing. So the timing was actually pretty good when Brandon from Golf Forever got in touch and asked if I wanted to test out their latest training equipment. I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical at first, but then after reading it, I discovered that Scotty Scheffler uses Golf Forever as part of his training. So I thought, you know what, if it's good enough for the world's best, it's probably worth giving it a go myself. So the system basically combines this swing trainer and resistance equipment with the Golf Forever app. And this gives you guided golf specific workouts, warm-ups and mobility sessions that you can do at home or on the course. I've been trying a few different routines. I've done the back and hips deep stretch, some work on impact and follow through, and some of the arm speed exercises. And I've actually been really impressed, but they gave me much more of a workout than I was actually expecting. And more importantly, when I've been down the range recently, I genuinely feel like I'm moving a bit better and I feel a bit more flexible and maybe feel like I've got a bit more speed in my swing. I'm going to keep using it and see whether that translates into any measurable improvement on the course. I'll definitely let you know. So if you're like me and you're starting to realise that buying another new driver might not actually solve everything to do with my game, Golf Forever have given Up Close Golf viewers 15% off if you want to try this equipment for yourself. Let me know if you try it and how you get on. But for now, let's get back into the golf balls. So this is the Callaway Chrome Tour X. And it isn't really trying to be a cheaper alternative to the Pro V1. This is a genuine premium competitor. It's got a urethane cover, multi-layer construction, firm feel, and it's designed to give you plenty of speed and spin. And the latest My Golf Spy testing was pretty impressive. At their mid-swing speed, the Chrome Tour X was one of the fastest balls they tested. And around the green, it was the highest spinning ball in their entire 35-yard wedge test. So this is a seriously high-performing golf ball. So let's have a look inside and find out what we're looking at with this golf ball. There we go, you can see it's a four-piece ball, that inner core and the mantle layers around it, and that thin urethane cover on the outside. Now when you put these golf balls side by side, this is where I think it becomes really interesting. 2 premium golf balls, 2 urethane covers, 2 balls designed for serious performance, but they're not designed to produce exactly the same result. And my TrackMan numbers demonstrate that perfectly. Because when I took these to TrackMan at One Iron Golf in Milton Keynes, you can see that they definitely perform differently. If you look at the driver numbers first of all, with the Pro V1, my club speed averaged 97.5 miles an hour. I got 232 yards of carry and 270 yards of total distance with 140 mile per hour ball speed and just over 2000 RPM of spin. Now if you look at the Chrome Tour X, my club speed was slightly higher at just above 100 miles an hour and I got 233 yards of carry but only 259 yards of total distance, but nearly 3000 RPM of spin. And that's the number that jumps out to me, nearly 900 more RPM driver spin with the Chrome Tour X. Now some of that difference could obviously be my delivery. I'm not a robot, I'm an average golfer. But despite having around 3 miles an hour more club speed with the Chrome Tour X, the carry distance was basically identical. And the Pro V1 actually gave me more total distance. Now that's interesting, but here's the really interesting bit. My Golf Spy found something similar. Their 2026 robot testing identified the Chrome Tour X as one of the highest spinning driver balls, while the Pro V1 was actually one of the lowest spinning recommendations at high speed. So while my numbers aren't directly comparable to a robot, the overall pattern matches. The Chrome Tour X spins more, Pro V1 spins less. And this is why you shouldn't choose a golf ball based purely on the driver. With my Pro V1, I carried my 7-iron 142 yards with nearly 5,500 RPM of spin. The Chrome Tour X, 155 yards of carry with 5,792 RPM of spin. My swing speed was high with the Chrome Tour X as here as well, so I wouldn't look at that 13-yard difference and claim the golf ball gave me 13 yards more. It didn't. But what interests me is the spin, because despite going considerably further, the Chrome Tour X still produced more iron spin. And once again, that's broadly what my Golf Spy found. So we're beginning to see a pretty clear personality developing between these 2 golf balls. So putting everything together, these aren't just 2 expensive white golf balls with different logos. The Pro V1, it gave me lower driver spin, very good distance, and that more balanced all-round performance. The Chrome Tour X gave me more ball speed, more driver spin, more iron spin, and my Golf Spy found it produced some of the highest greenside spin in their entire test. And then we've got what Jeff has shown us inside. They're very different. So what I think this means for me and for you is don't ask which is the better golf ball, ask which one gives me what my game needs. So Pro V1 or Chrome Tour X, which golf ball are you actually going to play? I think I'll probably stick with these 2 with the Pro V1, but I'm really interested to hear what would you play. Let me know in the comments below and I'll catch you in the next one.